And on this episode of Destroying Another Fan Favorite, we have this from Screen Crush. Darth Maul is getting his own Disney Plus series. Man, Disney has ruined every single character with live action. At least The Mandalorian, it took him a few seasons to become absolutely cucked like that. But Obi-Wan, out the gates, ruined him. Ahsoka, oh man, that was quickly a bad show. Boba Fett ruined his ass. Now you know the crazy thing is, I don't think Boba Fett shot a single person until like the finale. It was such a bad show. Also, it doesn't really make much sense in the timeline with the Mandalorian how he was so badass for so long, and then all of a sudden when he gets his own show, he decided I'm just gonna be a mayor or something like that. But well, that's for another day. Darth Maul, one of the best characters that Star Wars has ever done. One of the best characters they've ever done. Who somehow, after the Phantom Menace, got one of the biggest redemption arcs of anything we've seen. Brought into the Clone Wars, brought into Rebels. Man, I mean, I remember when they brought him back. I was like, what do you mean he's alive? Oh, he's gonna be the coolest guy in the Clone Wars show. Then he's in Rebels, and it worked out beautifully. But right now, Maul, Shadow Lord, I know what they're gonna do. I know exactly what they're gonna do, and it all starts with Dart Talon. Who is Dart Talon, you may ask? It says right here, she is the sister of Darth Maul. I know what's going to happen. Darth Maul is going to be just the boat to travel with Darth Talon, and she is going to be the main character by the end of this. But there is any description about this whatsoever. It's going to be an animated. It's got Sam Witwer in it as the voiceover role. Sam Witwer, if they were to tell him you're running Star Wars, it would be back to its former glory. Sam Witwer is the ultimate fan of Star Wars. He was the guy that played the main character in the Force Awakens games. Okay, and I saw an interview with him, and he was talking about the day that he auditioned for it. I'm paraphrasing it. And when he did the motion capture for it, it was a scene where he had to put together his lightsaber with the Force, and he was struggling, he was straining, he was getting like grit in his teeth and stuff like that. And they asked him, "Why are you doing that? You're doing this with the Force, though." And he says, "Because he was taught by Darth Vader." And Darth Vader is a Sith. So the Sith uses the Force to literally force the pieces together. So that's what he was going for when he developed this character in his own mind. He says, "Okay, I'm just going to be angry because I am being taught by Darth Vader." And Anakin Skywalker, he didn't learn peace. He wasn't a trained in the kind arts of the Jedi. Did you see what he did to those Tusken Raiders? No. If he trained an apprentice, he would be exactly like that. You have to force the pieces together. You're going to bend it to your will. And as soon as he said that, they said you're hired. Also, another thing, it was I think it was talking with Dave Filoni, another interview too. He was talking about how Dave doesn't know anything. And he said that Dave did not know that Anakin's mother met Padme in the movies. He forgot about that whatsoever, and Sam was the only one in the room that raised his hand and said, "Oh, actually, well, he met her in the Phantom Menace." And Dave just walked out of the room, apparently, out of sheer embarrassment. Sam Witwer, like I said, is the ultimate Star Wars fan. I want to watch this because I believe in him. I think if they made it a live action of his character from the video game, it would be the most brutal, awesome, action packed show ever made, but they're not going to do it. Instead, they're going to do a Maul TV show, which, as I said, is going to be nothing more than the vessel for us to get Dark Talon, which is really sad because I mean, could she be cool? I mean, in the beginning, we hated Ahsoka in the movie. Okay, the Clone Wars animated movie, Ahsoka was the worst character in it. When the show started, she was the worst character. By the end of that thing, just give her the reins. It's her show. The fans love her. You have done character development and building a fan base perfectly with her. Since then, they've destroyed everything. You can't have a female character as a lead because we know what's going to happen. We know exactly the kind of character she's going to be. So, Dark Talon, I will admit, I don't know anything about you. I think you were in some kind of adult parody. I don't know. For some reason, that kind of rings a bell to me. So, if we're going to get that, hell, I might watch it. But anything other than that, I don't know, man. You might have lost my business because I don't want to see Maul embarrassed. I don't want to see him pushed out of his own show. I think he's a character that has well earned our respect as fans, and they're just gonna ruin him, and we all know that, sadly. But man, in the end, what do you guys think about that?